think it's we're tap on recording. Put on big from wherever you're joining us from right now. Let us just know your location. This is one of the things I love to set into motion. The level of your greatness is not going to come from the things you get exposed to. It's going to come from how you expose the things on the inside of you. All right. There's a power on the inside of you. What you say you are, what you say you become. Okay. So I'm big. All right. I've been saying that from the time I've been smallly big. Today I am bigly big. I'm in my megaverse today. So my name is Ken Brimo. Just let me know you're big. Tell me your nation. Wow, I got so many people connected on this call. It's gonna be an evening discussion. All right. Business opportunity, Lagos State here, Minnesota. I think that's the first time I'm hearing that state. Minnesota. That's the first time. USA. Beautiful. Morocco, Warri. Forget I'm sounding like I'm big. All right. I just got back from an event and I didn't want to miss this opportunity to share this. So I've changed my tonation. My tone is a little different. I know you guys can notice it. I'm just cool. I'm big. So I'm from Barbados, Manchester, UK, Abuja, Lagos. I'm big from Ogun State. All right. I'm big from Imo. I'm big from Asaba, Delta State on the Warri. All right. From the US, Netherlands. Such happy people. I actually had Netherlands. They are actually rated the 2 or the 6 happy people on earth. Wow, beautiful. I'm gonna visit that place very soon, family. Scotland, Lekki, Lagos, Imo State. All right, good. So I want to welcome everyone on this call. Some of you will be guests. I believe you're going to be guests. Some of you will be hearing this information because it's recorded. I want to actually make this the standard of what up. If anybody's thinking of the Pewatnation opportunity, you should be looking at this right now. All right. The good thing is I'm actually even dressed on seat. Okay, so it's kind of like official and an exposure or introduction to what it is we do in Pewatnation. So my name is Ken Brimo, and I've been in the digital technology for quite a while, 8 years, and I've been in the sales industry for 14 years. My goal is I see into problems and I render solutions. And one of the things Pewatnation is designed to render a solution in a certain area. But let me give you a little bit of history, all right, so that you guys understand that this is a journey. And a lot of people, they are actually in the place of abundance, but they don't know how to. They don't know what to do. They don't know how to get what it is they want. It's so easy. I could say what I've done over the years is quite more easier compared to what I've lost over the years. A couple of years ago, someone actually told me, one of the mentors that I follow actually told me that it's quite easier to be rich than to be broke. A lot of people wouldn't understand. This is not a call. Now, another thing is I want to reset the mind of everyone on this call. Some of you have heard about Forex. I'm not here to talk to you about Forex. I'm here to talk to you about Pewatnation, the problem we are here to solve. So if there's something you have to do to your mind. One of the mistakes we do at our early age of exposure or being an entrepreneur is we think we know what we want to hear. But one thing I'm going to advise you is keep an open mind. You don't know what you don't know. All right. A couple of years ago, I never knew what I didn't know. All right. And in the year 2018, I got exposed to what I should know. And the ignorance of so many years prior to that time, all right, got cleared in 2018 when I made my decision to come into the financial market. The reason was I actually saw a problem, the solution to a problem that I've actually, embraced over the years. Now, a lot of people have this problem in Forex, the problem of vision, the problem of seeing Forex as it's difficult, all right? It's difficult to learn. It's time consuming. Difficulty talks about complex. And if you could say one, just put one on the chat. If I'm saying any of these things that I'm actually naming right now, all right, it's something you've experienced. It's so money consuming, all right? And you need a whole lot of time. I believe I mentioned that it's so risky, you could lose a whole lot of money. And one of the hardest things, you see a lot of people talk about Forex, how big it is the largest financial market in the world, but you literally see broke people talking about Forex. You don't see results all around you. All these things I've mentioned, all right, if you or anyone on this call right now, you feel that's what it is, or you've ever felt that, well, put 5 on the chat. All right, put 5. So I want you guys to understand my journey that has brought me. So some of you have been hearing the name Ken Brimo. Some of you've known me, but you don't really know where I'm coming from. So you guys, if you know where I'm coming from, you know where I'm going to. Because if you don't know where I'm going to, any message I'm going to talk to you, you will not understand. All right. Okay, good. So one thing that I made a decision, the decision that brought me to this level of success that I didn't even plan for, all right, but I worked towards, was the fact that I wanted to help 1,000. I just said to myself, I got exposed to individuals who were literally, and they kind of defied those beliefs. All right. And I'm grateful that in 2018, I met these individuals. They are not in my space anymore. They are not even in this space anymore. But guess what? Through knowing them, I was able to see what they didn't even say. All right. That's why I need everybody to write the word V. No sound. That should be wrong. I need everybody to write the word vision in the chat so that I know you guys can hear me, because someone just said no sound. Okay. Let's check. I think there are about a couple of people who are not connected to sound. Maybe someone drop a chat in the box on how people can connect to sound, please. Okay, good. So literally, I saw a solution, and I would say this slightly, but not for this call. Okay, but sometime next week, I'm going to do a call on money. But I'll say this: people, you make money, all right, based on the level of problem you solve. All right, not because you want to make money. People make money based on the level of problems they solve. And every successful person today is solving problems. And I knew a way I could solve problems. I already knew that if I could solve a problem, if I could help 1,000 individuals earn an extra $10, it's going to be different. So that was the start of my journey. That's what prompted me to come in to learn Forex. As at the time I came in here, I'd already become a 6-figure income earner in USD. So it was not the money I saw. It was not the $6 trillion trading every day. What got me started was the vision. I just saw that if literally it is true that people don't need money to trade as I thought, and it's not complex, because I see people who were not even as skilled as I am making money just by following a simple system of education, mentorship, and following instruction. So I told myself that, you mean if I follow the same instruction that these people have, because they had a community and they were trading together and they just gave instruction and they were earning money together. I was like, literally, this is it like this? I told myself I could do better. And I said that I want to use this same model to help people. So what my goal was to leverage over those people first, all right, to earn money. So I said I didn't really like Forex, but what these people were doing changes everything I believe about Forex. So I was willing to come into Forex and learn what it is to help other people. So I'll be a voice of helping people, integrate people into the system through leverage. But something happened over the line. I felt a strong connection. People got connected to me. They were coming in. They loved what it is I was sharing with them. So at some point, I love to cater for people. I said, what if these people are not there anymore? All right. Of which, because I'm kind of like, I felt it. If they are not there anymore and people are going to start, who's going to guide them? That prompted me to learn. I said, okay, you know what? Let me learn it for myself. And we would work together and actually educate people, help people leverage, and they'll earn. All right. Like I said, today they are no more here, but I'm here because I found a problem. I've not only helped 1,000 individuals earn $10. We've gone ahead to help hundreds of thousands, because I got into that platform. All right. And in the next 2 years later, I became the #1 educator of that platform. All right. I'm talking about the I Am Mastery Academy. Some of you know me today because I came from the I Am Mastery Academy. And you know, at the verge of the peak of my success, I saw another problem. Now, a lot of people, you relate with me that I'm very truthful. How many of you agree with me? Put truth on the chat. I'm truthful to the fault. I don't even know how to hide truth. Not for any level of business. I don't know how to hide truth. All right. So put truth on the chat. Thank you. Okay. So I've always rated the vision God gave to me. Okay. And we brought the vision that we're going to help 1,000 individuals. We upgraded 1,000 individuals, all right, to come to 6-figure, because at least I've tasted it. It's been done. I've replicated it. I should be able to help people. Now, one of the things I I saw, because I'm just trying to shorten this thing so that you guys can see where we're going. What is the breadth of the PewatNation? All right. What is PewatNation trying to do? Is it the same regular Forex, or I want you guys to see the difference? All right. So you start, because if you don't start well, even if you join Forex Nation, PewatNation, and with the wrong mindset, you keep having the result you've been having. And I don't want people to come here. I want you to be so organized with truth. So I've had the level of success. I keep winning. All right. Just so I'm not the one saying this. If you've been following me from where being an educator, what is my average win ratio? All right. For my live trading, all of you that are here, what is my average over the last year you've followed me? Okay. I need you guys to put it on the chat, because I want to have some level of transparency on the score. Like someone was talking to me, say, Kenry, you're being so humble when you say what you say. All right, that's not average. 90 to 95, 90 to 95, 95, 95. All right, so you guessed. If you guessed on the score, I need you to see the chart. All right. Some of the people that are saying this, I know them. Some of the people that are saying this, they are probably in the they were in the IM Master Academy. Some of them are not in PewatNation, but these are people that know me for my result. But that's my result. That wasn't the result of the people that were following me, true or true. All right, that was the problem. Okay, that was the problem. People were following this result consistent. How can someone be following someone who's having massive results month in, month out? Not it was this today, it was this tomorrow. No, that over the course of 1 year, 6 months being an educator, I only had 87.5% twice. So every other one is 93, 95, 97, 100, 900K. Imagine it was almost like magic. It's painful to have that result, but you don't see it in the now. That's my kind of person. I am not there for the fame. I am not there for the accolade. I am there for the vision. I want to see people win. That's what brought me in here. I was never in Forex to make money for myself. I wanted to see people win, to be able to grow as a leader, to be able to impact, because I was coming from a very dark place. And I knew that if I could help people, like I said, I got into the direct sale industry, all right, in the year. So I'm someone I'm coming for 2007. This is my 15th year. I need a different level, a deep level of change. And for me to do that, I saw this as a space. So my goal was deeper than just the money. I could earn money. I'm a Forex trader, all right. I literally could show people. If you come close to me, I'll show you how much I'm worth, but that's not what I'm following, you know. So I said, what is the problem people go through in trading, all right, that even if there is result and resource, they are not getting it? Okay, they are not getting it. Let me just do this right now. How many of you know that the major problem, I've said it several times, but let's just say some people have not heard me, okay? But how many of you know that there is a difference between results, those you're following, and your own personal following? You don't get the result they're giving you. How many of you have experienced that? You agree with me? Let's push this problem out so that you guys would understand why I made the decision that I made with PewatNation. Okay, so one of the biggest problem, I had to do research. Before I came into this platform, it was 96% come into this space and they failed. I came into this space, I didn't fail. Why? I have to know why. Okay. And I've told people, let me say this all out there. If I didn't have cash flow, I wouldn't be here today. If I didn't have the money to stay consistent, I wouldn't be here today. Okay, it's not my desire to learn the skill, help people that stay, I had something to stay. How many of you agree with me? So there are a lot of people who want to stay, but they don't have the money to stay. There is no cash to stay here. There's no cash to trade. A lot of people are trading. So cash flow was something. Now that's for the skill set. Okay, I'm going to go deeper. A lot of people don't have enough to trade. All right, they are trading. I learned a lot of things. I taught a lot of things today, and I learned a lot of things from my teaching people today. All right, and see, I'm just gonna say one thing that a lot of people don't understand. Your salary, all right, your salary is not your money. It belongs to your time. So every salary you earn is a payment for the time you spent. All right. So there's so much attachment to it because it's something you've waited for. It's an expectation. It belongs to your time. So they don't pay you salary ahead. They pay you for what you've spent. So there's so much attached. A lot of people don't know why they have so much attachment to a salary. Salary is not money, okay, that you can live by. It's something for you to invest to buy more time. Okay, but a lot of people spend and eat. So that's why if it comes into the market, you are emotionally so connected to it because it's lended money. It's not your money. So you can't trade the market with salary money or money you borrowed, a loan, or you sold the property. No, these things comes with attachment. The Forex market was designed, all right, to help you multiply your money, cash flow. It needs money. It needs leverage. This is one truth a lot of people don't want to put out there. Okay, but I'm deeply going into the truth of Forex. I'm probably going to even write a book on that. So I saw a lot of people that are winning, but they were not exposed to true information. And those, I have high following. I've been privileged for following. People follow me. All right. And I've seen this thing play out. People are willing. I've seen willing people fall out because they didn't know this truth. Now you could want it, but if you do not understand how you could stay here, money is a problem. Then the next thing is discipline. Some people really have access to some money, but the discipline of staying true to winning, it's a major problem. Now, this is influenced by so many pressures out there. All right. So many pressures out there. You know, the pressure of finance, society. So you come in here because there is availability of money. It's almost, you change it from an environment and a journey to a casino, to a gambling site. Okay. And you want to use $100 to, you can't follow proper risk management. So the problem of risk management, people know risk management, but they can't follow it. Why? I tell people, all right, I'm a father today. I never knew what fatherhood is until I birthed a child. All right. You cannot manage a child growth if you don't have a child. You can't say I'm a good wife, you don't have a husband. You can't say I'm a good parent, I'm a good husband, you don't have a wife. All right. How many of you relate? You understand? All right. Put one on the chat. So people can't manage risk because they don't have risk. Risk is money. So you're teaching someone to manage risk. They don't have it. They want to have it. So they are trying to gamble to have it. So that is why we teach risk management to people who don't have it. So the first thing is to have risk. I said, oh, so you mean the reason they can't manage this money is because they don't have it in their mind. All right. So anything that they get exposed to, they want to have money. So if we make people have money, they can manage risk. You guys agree with me? True. So, so the problem is cash flow. So I've taught several series on how people could have access to cash flow. But those teaching, people don't get it. What if I could help people get cash flow? Something set in. All right. And now I'm disciplined. So I've helped people win. I have a good win ratio. So if people have access to cash flow and they could go through the discipline. Now, when we teach and we call trades, I'm literally an educator by proof. All right. Because our kind of trading is not theoretical, it's practical. So we tell you this is where the market is going to buy, we buy and we win. Our result comes from life. So I can't manipulate my result. True or true? So it means if you have discipline, you would win. There is proof of win if you have discipline. True or true? Do you guys agree with me? All right. But there is a far side to what I call for you on the screen, or probably as a far person on a platform, than what we agree to do together as an environment. So I realized that discipline is not something you can teach. It's an environment you give. Am I making sense? Put 2 on the chat. Okay. I can't teach. I could teach you what is success, but to make you successful, I have to place you in a successful environment. I could teach you what is discipline, but to discipline you, I have to put you in a disciplined environment. That is why some parents will literally take their child if they are misbehaving to the army barracks. because they will discipline you there. Am I talking sense? You guys get it? All right, you guys understand that? So discipline is an environment. There are people you will stay with. There are certain things you can't do in their environment. But if you're not with them, you do it. So that's why when you're with your parent, you're coded. But when you're not with your parent, you can do anything you like. So it's the same person that is not with the parents. All right, before you went to school, there are certain things you don't do because you're with your parent. There is a discipline in that environment. So it's either the discipline gets into you because of that environment or you run out of the discipline. But discipline is an environment. So this is the key. If someone said, all right, so this is the key. What if the problem of cash flow has already been solved and what people don't have is discipline? So let's give people the environment of discipline and we also give them access to cash flow. How many of you think a lot is going to change if we could do that? All right, put in 5 on the chat. Or change. Put change on the chat if you feel so. All right. So over the course of my last phase within the academy, I saw it's almost like I attracted it. My desire attracted it. I was fainting. I wasn't winning inside of me. That's what I was winning on the outside because I knew. But all of a sudden, people kept sending me results just in one time because I was manifesting. I had students when I was doing so every Friday I do my live event. I train FOREX. I originally came from the FOREX environment. I mastered binary and I taught binary, but I came from the FOREX environment. I saw people who were, in fact, at one time, there were some kids that, I call them kids today. They messaged me that they have access to funds. I never really understood. They said they would give me funds, all right, and they will share profit with me. I should help them pass the funds. That was literally, I said, really, what kind of thing is this? Same week, other people, I got results from people sharing with me that through my trainings on YouTube, they've been able to get access to fund 10,000. One said $100,000. I was like, yeah. So there I had to make research. I had to ask questions. So there are funds. I've known this thing, but I kept it on, like my mind rejected it because I don't love pressure when you give people. So I thought people give you money. But there are actually institutions that literally will give you money, all right, if you know how to trade. Okay, if you are capable of growing money, they want to share profit with you. So the problem of you getting to trade with money is no more there, because now if you know how to trade, capital is no more the problem. How many of you think a big part of the problem have been solved by this awareness? All right, be honest with me. All right, put 7 on the chat. Oh yes, it's because a lot of people trade just to multiply their salary. A lot of people learn the skill set just to multiply a little money. They want to sell properties. All right. So there's so much pressure. What if the pressure is taken out? So Kenry say, oh, you know what? I'll show you how you can get $10,000. And the only thing you have to do is to use discipline to get $10,000 to $10,800 within a space of a month. If you do that, I would say, wow, you are step 50 qualified, 50% qualified. Show me you can do that for the next 30 days again by adding $500. So a total of $1,300 in a space of 60 days, I am going to give you $10,000 to trade. All right. And whatsoever you do with $10,000, I'm going to take 20%. You're going to take 80% because now you will make me money. Because that is what I do with people. My own, I have the money. I just need you to know how to trade. How many of you would learn to trade? You would be interested in learning to trade. All right, put 7 on the chat. All right. There will be a discipline. Now you would know. Now that there is risk, would you be disciplined? If I tell you this is what you need to do, if there is an environment of discipline, I will print discipline, I will tell you this is what to do. Because there is an attachment to what the discipline will do to you. Would you be serious? Maybe let me change the numbers. All right, let me change what you guys are saying. Let me change so that I'll get another thing typed out. All right. I need you to put 10 on the chat. If you know that if it takes you 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, 4 months, 5 months, 6 months to learn to be disciplined, would you be willing to go the ride? Put 10 on the chat. So that's new opportunity, the new opportunity. Pewatnation. That's the problem Pewatnation was birthed to solve. People don't have access to this equity. We have companies that we now know, researched and said, okay, these are companies that are giving cash. But the problem is some people have known about this, but they don't know how to get that because they don't have a disciplined environment. So I had to calm down. I don't want to just be your educator teaching you how to know the skill sets. Let me do it from a closed environment, closed range. Let my purpose first, all right, to help you with the discipline to get access to cash so that my ministry of making you someone successful in investing in Forex can be achieved. All right. So my goal, first priority, is to train you to be disciplined to getting access to cash. And we modeled it in a way that I actually first want to take away the training because that will be a distraction. Let me just call trade, I guess. I put you in a community where first you learn how to copy and paste. And through copy and paste, you could literally take my trades and pass this evaluation. I mean, everything that's nicer. All right, put 11 on, okay, put nicer on the chat. If you think that's nicer. So I'm not just going to leave you to be independent. I am deliberate to say, oh, this solves the problem, not just for you, for me to achieve the vision of a coach, a leader, to replicate results, to create 1,000 millionaires. I need people to have access to cash. So a company have done that for us, but their problem is the people need to have access to this ET. Another thing I'm going to tell you, it's a lot more easier if I come in as an investor and I want to invest $1,000 in this market, and I could take $100 from my $1,000 I'm supposed to put into trading, and I could use that to get $10,000, and I save $900. I would trade with less pressure. True or true? I would trade with less pressure because I have $900. So rather than put $1,000 that I would be practicing with my $1,000, I would put $100, get access, and I will stay disciplined because there's an attachment to that money. And that money will be like, wow, if I stay this way for the next 60 days, this is my money. They'll share, oh, man, I'm going to crush this. Kenry, what do I need to do? And it's already out there. So we've created a new discipline environment. And all you need, what we said is, our goal is that we want to have 500 families get access to these funded accounts. All right, $10,000, $50,000, $100,000. All right. And now we could pursue the vision of creating multiple billionaires. Are we in the same page? Do you think, all right, this is something I accept? Would I accept if this is something you feel you want to embrace? Different from just coming to learn and become successful on your own. I decided to let's do this thing together. All right. I want to be part of it. I want to be part of you helping this community get access to this fund. Now we could be successful community, an elite community of people. Now trading could trade with good lot size. And the goal is this. All right. If you have access to fund, I'm going to show you a little blueprint about the companies. All right. Then we're done with this call. If you have access to fund, this is it. They share profit with you. So if I have access to $1,000, a $10,000 account with $100, my investment is $100. And if in 60 days, I get access to $10,000, all right, then in my third month, because 60 days is the evaluation, let me just print it the way it is. First month, 30 days, all right, I am required to do just 10% or 8%, depending on the company. So that is $1,000. If I do $1,000, all right, I pass to phase 2. And phase 2 says I just need to do $500. If I do 500, it means in 60, they give me a 60-day period because they're not in a hurry. They need discipline, true discipline, because they are putting out their money. And they want to know if you're really qualified. You have someone who's disciplined. You have the right ethics of a trader. Okay, you may not have that, but would help you. So you would learn to do that with help. So if you're able to do it in 60 days, it means everything you do after 60 days in your third month, they will share 80%. So let's just say, peradventure, you have a $10,000 account and you do a profit in a month. You're not, because now you will not be greedy because you know that this money is already there. You shouldn't have to be greedy because you know it's there. All right. People are greedy in the market. They will trade with $100 and want to do 100% in a month because why? Something is attached to it. They're paying rent. They want to pay their subscription or something pursue them into this environment. So they want to solve the problem overnight. You don't have to. But when you have $10,000, you do 10%. That's $1,000. Now, this company gives you $800. They take $200. How much have you made? Would you say your profit? And guess what? It's a refundable. The money is hedged. They refund the money you invested. All right. So you invested $100 to get $10,000. If you pass the phase, they refund the $100 and they even give you a profit for passing the phase. So you literally get $1,000 or more in that first phase, because now they've seen what? They've seen an asset. They're going to use you. But the truth is, use me. I like this kind of using. How many of you like that kind of using? For real. Please use me. Give me 100,000 and use me to make more money for your company. How many of you like it? I like to be used in that way, by leverage. Give me $100,000. Use my skill. Okay? Let me use my skill to make you that money. All right? You will only use me for a while. I believe in 1 year I should have $100,000 of my own, because if I'm withdrawing $10,000 every month, that's 10%. In a year, I'll do more than what? $100,000. I will be financially free by you using me. I'm trying to use the term that a lot of people love. Some people use me. I love that kind of using. How many of you I'm communicating to you, right? Put in you. Do you love what I'm communicating with you? Just put in a yes on the chat. Let me know. Oh, I like it. I love that. So like I told you, this is a discussion. This is what people don't know. This is direction, and it's been fun. Okay. So just to give you a little glimpse, some of you be asking, all right, what are these people like? So let me share one of. So you guys know that Cambridge is not just, because a lot of people have asked me, Cambridge, are you going to be giving people money to trade? No, I'm not the one. I'm leveraging over companies that are doing so. Okay. Am I sharing my Chrome already? So like I told you, this is okay, good. Am I sharing my screen already? Let me know in the chat. Yes or no? Okay, good. So there are a few of the companies, but one of the ones I heard about, all right, recommended, look through, all right, they're actually good. Now, I am not an agent of these brokers. We use them, okay? They were recommended, use it, go do your research, do your findings, but I'm just going to show you, okay? So this is one of them, my FOREX funds. All right, we have FTMO, we have Funded Next, we have, they've been there, some have been there. So let me just show you what the program looks. So they have 3 types of program. We're using this one. This is the huge one, evaluation. Accelerated is for professional traders. All right, evaluation is for traders that are looking for equity. They want to be funded. This is another one. I didn't really look much, but this one is, this is what it looks like. So if I want to look at start now, just to look at it so that you guys understand what I've said so far. Okay, so these are the different funds you're going to get access to. 5,000 with $49, $10,000 with $84, $20,000 with $139. It goes on and on. You can see little money to get much, little money. And what it does is psychologically make you get access to more leverage. And what you have to do is this. Number one, don't get fired. These are the rules. All right. And these are the discipline we want to help you with. Okay. We believe within a space of 3 months, you should be able to master this discipline. So 5% daily. Don't draw down. They want to see your skill. Don't draw down 5%. Don't lose more than 5%. All right. It means you're not worthy of these funds they want to give to you. If you could do that, fine. In a month, even if you do 2%, you're learning. They know you need trading is not one way profit on. Sometimes it could go profit, sometimes it could go negative. Your ability to manage your negative is what they are looking for. So 5% drawdown, no, don't do that. If you do that, you're cut off. Okay, it means you didn't pass. You try again if you like. Then if you do 12% drawdown, you're cut off. It means you're not liable to receive that money. Now, what is the profit side? If you're able to stay profitable, if you stay profitable in your first 30 days, all right, 8%. So what does that mean? All right. If I take a 5,000 evaluation with $49, if I do 8%, what is 8% of $5,000? You guys type it on the chart for me. All right. Type it on the chart so that I know you guys are connected. $400. So if I do $400 in the space of 30 days, I could break this down. Yeah. Okay. It's not going to be easy for a beginner, but trust me, it's easy if you stay disciplined. All right. Discipline is something you're going to fight. We'll fight it together. It's going to be hard. Even be fighting it with you is hard. But you believe in me, right? If I help you fight it by creating the resource for you, all you just need to do is follow instruction. Would it be easy for you? All right. So 8% for the first month and 5% for the second month, which is what? What is 5% of $5,000? Don't use the word very easy. Okay. That's $250. So month 130, they give you a 30-day period to do it. Now, the thing is this, you don't have to wait all 30 days. If you do it within the space of 5 days in the 30 days, you pass to phase 2. So there is a pass. You don't have to wait all 30 days. Am I making sense? Put sense if you like that. All right. So, Kenry, I don't need to wait for 30 days. They give me a 30-day period, but if I do it in 5 days, all right, I'll pass to phase 2. What's phase 2? Phase 1 is 8%, phase 2 is 5%. So it means in 10 days, you could literally pass the 60-day period and you get access to. So if you pass the phase 1 and phase 2, you get access to what? A $5,000 account. Okay. So what is the rule? The main rule there is don't do a 5% drawdown in a day and 12% drawdown in a week. All right. There are other simple rules. These are just guide ethics. Okay. They don't give you any trading restriction. So if I have a $10,000, I do 5% of, I do 8% of $2,500 and 5% of 1,000 by 1,000. What's that? $4,000 and 2,500. I get access to $10,000. And now what are they saying? The next thing here is profit sharing. You are paid 75% of your profit after the first month of trading. That is after you've gotten access to you've passed the phase. So your month trading, they're going to share your profit. So if you do any profit, so let's say you do 100%, they will give you 75% of 100%. But I just like to tell people, so let's say because of the same discipline you came from, let's even say you're doing 10% a month. 10% of $5,000 is how much? $500. All right. And you invested $49, $50 for that thing. If they share 75% with you, how much would you have made for that month? Talk to me. All right. You guys talk to me. So you make about maybe 3 something to 375. Good. And now they'll give you your $50 back, and they'll give you a profit. A part of it is that they're going to share what you made. All right. What you made in your phase, they're going to share it with you. All right. I didn't, when you really go through, I need you guys to take this site down. All right. My Forex fund, go read about it yourself. Do your own research. Okay. So you literally didn't invest money if you pass. So now, if you make $375, what would be the logical thing to do? I need you guys to talk to me. I need you guys to talk to me. I don't want to just, like I said, it's a discussion. All right. Someone say reinvest. Okay. Good. The logical thing to do is, what is a 10K $100? I would take $275. I will withdraw or $300 something of my profit. I would go for another. Now you still have the 5K. Okay. The next month, what they're going to share with you, all right, is 80%. And the third month from after 80% is 85%. You still have that 5K, but I would invest to get 10K. So I will have 2 accounts and I will withdraw 275. So it means I'm running a risk-free business. Would you be safe? Would you feel more safe? Put safe on the chat. All right. So now you have a 5K and you have what? A 10K account. Now you do the same thing for a 10K account. How much would you be getting when you get a 10K? So that's compounding. Compounding will not come in, but this time around is leverage. So in 6 months, some of you are going to have your own money. not the funded account, your own money in the tune of $5,000, $10,000 that you would have withdrawn, put into your personal broker. All right, that is your money. And in a year, you guys, when you are able to withdraw $8,000 in a month, you are a six-figure income earner in a year. All right, you are a six-figure income earner in a year. Literally, that's the goal for 2023. We want to give people the foundation deliberately. All right. Now, whilst you're doing this, what's the advantage to it? You're learning the skill set and you're being patient to be an investor without the pressure of no cash and no environment of discipline. Because I'm teaching, I'm still an educator. I'm teaching the skill, I'm showing you how to multiply your money, but this time around, I'm deliberate to helping you do something. Not you, we're helping ourselves get something. So this is the vision of the Pewatnation. All right. Do you think it's something you want to be part of if you're here? Just say yes. If you're a guest on the call, you want to be part of this. All right. The next thing on this call, all right, is this. I'm going to bring up some individuals that have gotten involved. So we are 1 month old. So you guys know, Pewatnation is 1 month old. All right. So we've said this. Let's see. I want to bring up some individuals. I got some amazing news in the course of this week. All right. So I'm going to bring up, I think, two individuals. I don't know if Oluwatoyin, are you on the call? What's your name on the call? I asked for your name earlier. I know. All right. To just share their testimony. Then I also have no, sir. All right, you're on the call. So let's have you. Just tell us. Okay, when did you start? What did you do? What has happened to you? All right. Just share your testimony with us. If you're there on the call, you can unmute yourself. All right. Tell how the experience has been. All right. How the hand-holding process has been. How rough? What are the rough points? And what have you been able to achieve? No, sir, you there on the call? Is he there? Okay. Yeah. Okay, good. Go ahead.
Yeah. Good evening, Coach Kenbury. Good evening, everyone. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you loud and clear.
Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you. And before I start, I love your suits. Wow. For everyone that's on this call, I'm just going to be 100% honest. No hype, no lies at all, because there's no need to lie. It has been phenomenal to me. I'm a testimony of this new project that Mr. Kendry has started. You know, the beautiful thing about it is there's a proper guidance, there's a care, and you know, there's nothing as encouraging as when you see somebody that you want to be like in trading do the same thing that you're doing. Everything he has said, he also has a prop firm account, and he takes the same trade that he gives out. So there's nothing encouraging. Sometimes I just take the trade and I don't even look at it again, because what will I do when a master has given something like that? So I'll just say it's beautiful, it's excellent. You understand? I just entered the FOREX proper for just 3 weeks, and what I have learned, I'm telling you, I was talking to Mr. Emmanuel earlier. It's something that I can't put a price to it. I'm telling you, $1,000, it's nothing for the education and the guidance that you would get. So I'll just encourage anyone that's on this call, take a bold step of faith, and I bet you'll never regret it. I could be that bold to say, whatever you register, and if you're diligent about it in a month and you don't get value for it, I would give you half of your money back. I can tell you that bold, because I know what I have gained and what I have been able to transform. Let me share something very briefly. I have a prop firm account, which I opened. I'm just telling you this. This is 3 weeks in, and I have passed phase 1 and phase 2. And the reason why I've not gotten the live account is because I passed phase 2 in 3 days, and all the knowledge I got it on this community, the Pewatnation. No caps, no lie, because I have nothing I'm going to gain. Thank you so much, sir.
Amazing. Thank you for that wonderful test. You made me breathe. You made me believe that I can continue. All right. And I could encourage people to, no matter, see, it get rough sometimes. We had a rough week. All right. It get rough trying to manage people with their excesses. So I tell you, that's why I'm honest enough. Even if this is a presentation, I'll be honest enough. Because why? Like he said, we have nothing. So you have nothing to worry for, because I am doing this with you. Okay, so it's going to be a lot easier for you to manage discipline when someone is doing it with you. I'm going to bring another. So what he just told you is 3 weeks in, he opened a prop firm account. I was actually the one that, he sent the money to me. I opened it, all right, and he sent his proof. He is now he's past phase 1 and phase 2 in 3 weeks. Okay, in 3 weeks, phase 1 and phase 2. Now, is a little different version from some of you that are going to come in. So I guarantee you are not going to do it in 3 weeks. Okay. Some of you won't. Some of you may. All right. But so don't come in with the wrong expectation. It will be wrong to do so. It will be wrong. I'm telling you. But there are certain things, all right, that are put together that would help you, but they are all in the environment. Okay. So this is someone who has blown accounts several times. He didn't even tell you. He has. But today is different. Now I want to bring someone else. Did you say Josh? Josh is your name. Is it Josh? All right, come on.
Okay. Am I clear, sir?
Oh, you're right here. All right, go ahead.
Am I loud and clear, sir?
But there's music in your background.
Oh, sorry. Okay.
Not you. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
Actually, now, sorry.
Yeah, good.
Okay. Good evening, Mr. Kenry. I greet everyone on the call. And my apologies for my video being off. Sorry about that. My mentor once told me, he said, Josh, when you find an environment of success, stick to it by all means. I joined at the end of last month when the nation was launched to the public. I followed the instruction to open my account for evaluation. And yesterday, I finished my 1 month evaluation process after 3 weeks. And that's not even the best part. Normally, things get more difficult the higher you go. But I discovered that the second phase is even easier. The target was reduced to 5%, and it's no longer 1 month limit. I was given 2 months to meet that reduced target. It's incredible.
Some people didn't even know that.
2 months, 60 days.
Know that because I've not shared that actually. But now that you passed it, you saw it yourself, right?
Yeah, I was surprised. Like it's incredible, and if it was difficult to be disciplined before because of time, now it can only be described as easy. And that gives me so much confidence. I'm grateful to Jehovah for bringing me into this environment. Thank you, Kenry, for all you do. In fact, I wasn't good at praying for others, but now I add it to my prayers. My message to the guests on the call is this. A famous teacher once said that people's problem is not money. It is the lack of an idea that will make them money. In other words, a system. I'll call it an environment. In Pewatnation, 1 person passed their phase 1 evaluation last week. 3 people passed this week, 2 phase 1 and 1 phase 2, like you just heard from my colleague. That phase 2 person now, Nosa, he has access to real life $10,000 in his account to trade. In simple terms, if he continues as he has been doing since he joined, he'll be able to withdraw at least $1,000 in November. Convert that to your local currency. In Naira, it's crazy. Now I want everyone to guess how many members will pass next week, will pass next 2 weeks, next month, and over the next 6 months. Feel free to put a guess on, in the chat box. Let's all see, the wild numbers. Why am I saying all this? Recall what I said when I first started my story. I said, when you find an environment of success, stay in it by all means. Thank you all.
Wow, you finished the presentation. Please, I think you're going to start doing presentations, Josh. You have a very sweet soul. All right. I'm going to personally make sure you do. You just finished this presentation for me. That's the goal. That's literally our conversation tonight. All right. So do you guys think Pewatnation? So the goal is we're gonna have 1,000 individuals celebrated, documented. So I could document no, sir. All right. Because why? We did something together and he achieved it. Josh, we did something together. Now, this is just passing phase. It's just step. They've not started. When you withdraw, that is the first documentation. We're going to get there and people are going to withdraw 10,000, 1,000, 100,000. Because if we could do this phase, it means we could do you guys agree with me? Say yes. It's a step in the right direction. Now, I can tell you, it comes with a whole lot of responsibility, but it's a responsibility I've invested in. I've invested so much in this responsibility for you guys to have this. All right. I took out a lot of things. I took out a lot of things, a lot of privileges for myself so that everybody in the Pewatnation could have this. I had to do partnership with a company so that people could have access to me. Because at the same time, I had to look at a lot of things. What will really make this work? I can't run a system. Okay. What will make people really have access to me without me taking out time, funds to run a system? Okay. So I did a partnership because a lot of people are asking, what do you guys need right now? Okay. What do you guys need? Let's be honest. What do you need right now? If you're on this call, what do you need? You guys let me know. Access. All right. That's the next step. Access. How can I be part of the Pewatnation? Now that I know the vision of the Pewatnation, now that I see proof, I'm inspired. But how can I perspire? How can I take action? Okay. So there are a lot of ways you guys could join Pewatnation. There could have been a lot of ways of other options. But I had to look out for the fifth one that would take a lot of things from me. That would take a lot of things that I couldn't handle. Okay, so I made a partnership with a company called iGenius. They're into education. It means they have a system. I partner with their system so that you could have access. Now, that's a whole lot of privilege I actually gave out. Because this whole thing is Pewatnation. But there is another added value that I saw in iGenius. Okay, that literally, I said, no, these people could help me stay focused. All right, because I'm an educator. How can I need to keep educating you. I need a system that I got access to that made me who I am. So I'm not going to change the structure, but I'm just adding something to this environment. So we're going to be different in this space. All right, Pewatnation is going to be different. So, but I need a system. I can't create that system now. I don't have the capacity to now. All right, so I partner with this company. And they have such an amazing platform for you to learn from. Some of you that have followed me. All right, it's not breaking out. Okay, someone said it's breaking. So iGenius is a company that is into education. They are a Rolls Royce of financial work. So I could say not just education, but resource for you to make money. So not only are you going to get access to Cambridge live trading, you're going to get access to about 50 educators, the resource of education. So you come in today, I don't need to teach you basics. You have a system. So anybody, I could be teaching live right now, but you have access to my live resource. I can't do that right now because now I'm multi-connected. Okay, a lot of people are as I'm talking right now, some people are 9 hours away, some people are 5 hours behind. Okay, so if I say I want to create a system around me, a lot of people are not going to benefit. So I had to, okay, how can I serve everybody? All right, so that I can focus on the vision of Pewatnation. So that is why I did that. Okay, I'm not really going to tell you a lot about iGenius. You could literally, there is a link that I'm going to post on the group, or someone can post it on the call. It's a present. I think Vivian, you have it. And there's another person I'm going to celebrate actually on this call right now. You can post the link. There is a short presentation on iGenius. You want to know the product, all right? So to know the company I'm partnering with, there are lots of advantages. And one of the reasons I also partner with the company is so that I could take care of my leaders. A lot of people, okay, are here. I had someone who talked to me, Cambridge, I don't want to trade, but I know people want to trade because I don't have the time to trade, but I want to earn money from people who are trading. Okay. So they have networks and they want to invest their network here. I can't pay those people, but I have a company who could pay you for helping people come here to win. Does that make sense? Put sense on the chart. Agree with me, right? So I have to take care of everything so that I don't have a distraction. I don't have a feeling of me thinking I'm being selfish. So everybody gets what it is they want. All right. For the first time, I felt it's a whole lot of responsibility. it's a whole lot. But I just thought, if I really want this thing, I want to invest in it. This is me being honest all here right now. But I'm super excited that at the verge of just getting started, we're already having results. All right. So you want to get started. This company has 3 options to get started. And when you get this option, you not only get access to Pewatnation, which is what you guys are listening to today. All right. Let me literally give you other things you get access to. But what is the access? All right. So let me share this. Oh boy. Thank you, Lord. So there are 3 packages for you to get started. So if you get into this company, you get access to Pewatnation, but these are other things you get access to. So with a $300 package, that's if you're outside of Africa, Asia, or South America. All right, it's $300 to get access, and it's $175 monthly. Okay, for you to get access to this revolution. Okay, now there are 3 packages. They have a package for $300, they have a package for $600, and they have a package for $1,500. Now, there are different levels to this, okay? But the basic one that gives you access to Pewatnation and what it is we do is the first package, all right? There are plus advantage when you come in on the premium. Just the same way I've created Pewatnation to serve the team. I have a mentor and a coach, all right, that has created other things aside the benefit you get from the company. So what's the benefit of the company? Okay, you get access to the university FOREX crypto equities because they're into education, all right, and live session, learn live. You join 50 educators, 200 hours monthly. So our education are recorded. So even if you don't meet up, you could learn because we're going to give you curriculum. We're going to mentor you to trade. But now you could get access to our live trading. I trade binary and I trade FOREX. So you're going to be making money in different portfolios live, all right? Because with your package, you have Money Pro where you learn how to, reduce debt. You learn knowledge in managing debt from professionals that will teach you how to make money, manage it, and duplicate it. Okay. You also have Forex Tribe daily. Now, this company is good in signals. That's one of the things I love about them. Okay. So I had to bring my level of expertise to be able. So signals help you get access to easy cash. Now we have something to not give you cash to get more money and retain it. So they are good. So, man, you don't want to know. So some of you make too much money. The only thing I pray, be disciplined to make your own and get out because you will make enough. There is enough. But there are certain things I've not even exposed to the team because I'm so focused on making sure that we stay in line. All right. There are groups. You get trades every day. All right. And there are winning trades. We've tested and looked at their signals, all right, and it's literally nothing less than 80 to 85%. Every day, they call it on. They have a certain time they come. They throw these trades on WhatsApp. You have on a Telegram channel, signal, copy and paste to profit. So you have access to that with your package, all right? Then commodities are large. Some of you like commodities. Some people don't trade Forex, but they trade commodities. Copy, paste, profit, signals. Okay, then they have crypto core. Education signals, copy paste, crypto signals. Okay, that's what you have. Then the binary, daily binary copy paste signals. Then you have the Travel Pro by Wonderloss. Now, this package is a benefit for the first pack. You even get it. You want to limited trips because we are a lifestyle company. We're a lifestyle. You as a person, you're a company. As you start making money, you will travel. So definitely you have benefits. This is part of the benefit. At lower cost, you get hotels, flight, accommodation. You have a website, you can get low prices. All right. Then you have the sequelizer. That's another channel that help get you access to some other benefits as a select member. Now you have the membership of the premium. There's an added advantage, equities. Some of you learn to take equities. Now, if you make more money and you're in Forex, you learn to go to equities, you learn to go to crypto, diversify. Now they give you signals as well that you take. There's a coin they took, was the last 2 weeks. I posted the results. If you invested $1,000 within 2 weeks, you make an extra $3,500 on the coin. Okay, so the goal, how you're going to make money is not a problem. They give you, but our goal is to help you make that money first. So there are several things you're going to get in your benefit when you come on the crypto call. All right, premium crypto calls, AI. You're going to get access to an AI that literally, you have access to their signals with your elite package. Does that make sense? So these are the package. So I tell people, if you want to come in with a normal pack, get access to Pewatnation, but there are other things. You want to make money work for you, you come in on the premium or you come in on the elite. Either way, you get access, all right, to what it is we do in Pewatnation. What is the other thing that I may say here? This company also did something with these 3 countries that are exempted, which is Africa, these 3 continents, Africa, South America, and Asia, all right, because of the dollar value and the dollar effect. So they have a package for the select, that if you are in Africa, Asia, or South America, you can come in with $175. I repeat, $175. All right. You can come in $175, and the monthly plan, monthly renewal is going to be what? $99. So that's the benefit for those of you in Africa. Congratulations. Okay. I know some of you will not agree to congratulations, but that's a congratulation on for people that are paying. All right, so you only have to pay $175. And funny enough, it's the same benefit, just what the company thought to do. All right, so good. I like it because there's a lot. The average African Nigerian is earning less than $100 in a month. So these are, anybody could start this business. All you just need is to focus on the vision. So it creates opportunity for everyone to be part of this. All right, and all you just need to do, the only challenge that's going to be here is when you're out of vision, you're out of will, you're out of desire. But as long as you want to win, we're giving you an environment to win. The question is, do you want to win? I want to get back to the person who placed you on the score. But before I go away, all right, I have a partner who just joined me in this 1-month journey. Okay, because I said I was taking care of 2 people. This company also have a compensation for some people who want to help other people. All right, and there are compensations for those people. I want to know, Vivian, are you on the call? Okay, if you're on the Vivian, you're on the call. Just let me know you're on the call. I have an announcement. Okay, this is just to spice things up because we're growing a great organization. Okay, I made you a co-host right now. So she got started, and I've been seeing her work while we're winning in trading, but I've been seeing her work. She's been helping other of her friends, individuals. All right, and she's at the level of the company right now where she's raised over 1,000 volume, and she's an executive. There are different roles and ranks in this company. Now you get paid passively, all right, residual income while you're also doing this trading. Okay, so she's added income, sleeping income to herself by being in this environment in just less than a month. Okay, please, would you come up? Yes, I just 2 minutes, just share. How's the journey been? All right, how's the journey been? And congratulations. I need everybody put some fires on the chat. Let's congratulate this one. Okay, she's a builder. She's not build. Before you speak, now there are people. I need partners. Okay, because this vision is big. We said if we want to impact people. So anybody who comes in and help me get individuals to be impacted, you are a blessing to this vision, and I appreciate that. So I'm celebrating you because you're part of someone who's made my vision a success. All right, and not only by doing that, you've actually made yourself a different kind of success. So before I bring her on, there was a promo that we put out, my mentor put out, that the first level of the company, if you're here in Africa, there's going to be an all expense paid trip, all right, to South Africa. In the month of, we're going to be looking at December because the qualification is ending this, and yeah, it's going to be communicated in the month of November or early December. We're going to be taking individuals that qualify for this rank. All right, and to qualify for this rank, you just need 1,000 volume, which is just 7 people or 10 individuals on the select pack. Simple. Or 1 person on the elite. Simple. And you qualify for an all expense paid trip and a check, $300 average minimum. So it's a beautiful thing. She's qualified for that. And another thing that actually, this is just to spice up the environment, not mandatory, but you can see that we didn't call all of this. Okay, she's actually not just done that, but she's qualified for the trip. She's qualified for the rank bonus and also qualified for a leader bonus. So everything she has earned will double it. Everything that she has earned directly. All right. I know I've not told you that. Have I told you? But you're going to be receiving that income. Okay. Everything you directly earn is doubled. because she qualified for this rank. So please say congratulations. Thank you very much for having the heart to help people, help this vision, help me, help people. All right. I give it to you. How do you feel right now?
I'm big. Good evening, my coach. Good evening, my mentor. And good evening, everyone in the house. I am so grateful. I'm so happy. I don't know where to start, but I have to start somewhere because, oh my God, you guys should understand from the environment where I'm coming from and me being 3 weeks old with Pewatnation and with my mentor and my boss. Because I have been in an environment where I have suffered financially. Let me just use that word. Because I have passion for FOREX, but due to I don't know how to trade FOREX and the phobia I have for FOREX,